Hi everyone, and welcome to our next lesson. Now it's finally time to make your graph look amazing. Today you'll learn how to style your graph visually using GSS or the graph style script right inside Memgraph Lab. Styling helps you highlight different node types and even upload logos and icons to individual nodes. It won't change any of your data, just how it's displayed. First, let's remind ourselves what does our graph currently look like when we visualize it. So if I run this query, we can see the current state of our graph, and we can use this to compare how does this graph look like before and after we added the graph style in it. So I'm going to add another view. So I want to leave this view right here, and I'm going to add another vertical split view. So I can have both query execution tab, and here I'm going to open up the graph style editor. So I'm going to do this in parallel. I'm also going to put this sidebar to the side so I have more space here. Here you can see the current system style, and we're just going to use this file and edit it to apply our own custom style. So here you can see that you already have some templates available, and you can uncomment these lines and just set up your own custom style as well. I'm just going to paste the code that you already have available in the email. So this code applies a node style to a certain label, and that label is person in this case, and it applies a certain color and size to it. That same thing happens to a label company with its own color and its own size. Before we apply this graph, we have to have a graph to apply this to. So we're going to run this query. As we can see, it's the same as it was before, and we're going to apply these changes to the query. And we can see something happen. So our company, just a second, let me make this a bit more visible to you. So a company node changed to color blue, and it changed its size to 10, so it grew larger. Our person changed its color to green, and it changed its size to 8, so a bit larger than other nodes, but a bit smaller than the company node. And now you can see the difference in our graph before and after. And this way, your graph becomes easier to read and to present. You can even make some of the most important nodes a bit larger, so you can have some visual guidance. You can also customize based on the properties. For example, let's paste here a new code. We're going to color companies by the industry. So we are looking for the label company, and we're looking for the property industry, and we're applying changes to that. If we click apply, let's make this a bit larger now. It's not really visible, but now we have the industry next to the name of the company. So for instance, this company in a core is in finance industry. What you can also do is you can add a logo to a certain company. That will make it even prettier here. Since we mentioned the company Techno a few times now, I'm going to color that company, or sorry, add a logo to that company. So I'm just going to apply some new code. And since that's an imaginary company, I'm also applying imaginary URL. So this has nothing to do with the company or the logo, just a disclaimer. This is just for fun. So after I apply these changes, we can see that now the Technova, a software industry company, has its own logo here. You can do that for any companies or any of the people. Maybe people can have their own profile pictures here. And you can color your graph, you can make it larger, you can apply logos, URLs, certain pictures here, whatever you wish. This approach is especially useful when working with static node names like countries, companies, key people in here, industry, skills. You don't need to modify those nodes properties directly. We're always going to have a Python skill here, so you can apply Python logo here. Just drop this into your graph style script tab at Memgraph Lab, and you'll see the logos render instantly. Your mini task for today is to create one more node in the graph, add a logo using the image URL in the GSS, and optionally style by label or the property of the graph. In our next lesson, you'll go one step further and start chatting with your graph using natural language. I know so far I've been teaching you how to talk to your database using Cypher, how to match patterns, filter results, use BFS, DFS, and other algorithms. But tomorrow we're going to ask GraphChat those questions. We're going to ask who's the most connected node. Can you run BFS algorithm for me? Do you even need to know Cypher? And yes, you do. See you in the next lesson. Bye.